Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Emmanuel, and today we're going to be learning about binding. Now, this builds off of our last video where we learned about states. So if this is something you're not familiar with, then I would highly recommend you check that video. But if you understand states, then of course, let's get on with this one. So we're going to go straight into code. And here I have a fresh project with the placeholder. And what I want to do first of all is to paint through a scenario so that we can see the problem and then we understand how binding helps. So let's add a text to our view and we can just say, hi there, hi there. All right. And what I want to happen is whenever you click on a button, I want this text to change. Okay. So how do we do that? I need to add a button here and we can say, click me. And then here, we need to change this state as we learned from the last video. So what do? We go ahead and create a state that holds the state of the text. So this is going to be var, you can call this title, and it can be of type string. And then the initial text we can set as hi there. Now, if we set this as a state value, then we would have exactly the same thing. Original text, hi there. Why is this failing? The original text is hi there, and we have a button saying click me, all right? So what next? Whenever you click on a button, we want to change the text. How do we do that? We just say title, and then we set the new text. In this case, we can say, how dare you? So we've done that. We can go ahead, click on this, and we see it changes the problem. Right? Now, let's imagine that we want to, we run into a scenario, a situation where this component is outside of this view. So we have a child view, we can call this child view. And this is of type view. And then here we have the body of some view, and inside here, we now have this button. But we need this button to change the text of the parent view. How do we do this? Now, what it means is that from within the child view, we need to change the value of this state. So from our previous videos, we learned that we can pass some values into this child. Right? We can say title as string. And if we do this, then title will be required if we try to add that here. So we say child view. We now need to pass in the value. So here, if I say some title, this value would be passed in here. But this is not what we want. What we want is that not that the parent tells the child, but the child tells the parent. So that's a little bit different. So how do we do that? What we can do very easily is to use a property wrapper called binding. Now what binding does is it allows us to be able to bind to a state in the parent. So we can bind to a particular state that is in the parent class. So after implementing binding here, we are able to change the value. And then here, we cannot pass in a string like this. Instead, we need to actually bind to a specific state. And what state are we trying to bind to? We want to bind to the title. So we want to bind this title, and you have to use this keyword, $, title. We want to bind this title to this title here, so that whenever the value is changed from the child, the state is aware. And if the state is aware, then the body gets re-rendered with the updated text. So that's basically what is happening here. And we can rerun this and we can test it out. So I click here and you see how dare you. So that's essentially what's happening here. binding allows us to be able to connect the child directly to a state in its parent so that the child can inform the parent and the parent can update the UI to have the updated value. So that's basically what it is. I'm going to give one more example so that you can see something quite similar to what we already have here. Let's say we want to add a switch or toggle to our view. So here we're going to say toggle. And you can see here that this expects us to bind to a property. So it's very similar to what we just had now, but this instead is a SwiftUI component. So it requires us to bind to a state object. So how do we do that? We can say at state var is on. We can just use the same name. And this is going to be a Boolean. We can set this to have an initial value of false. And how do we bind? We can just say $sign is on. And here we can just pass in a simple text. We can say turn the, okay, let's say toggle the lights. Okay. So when we do this, of course, we have the title that says hi there. And then we will have this toggle view. So you can see here we have this toggle view. And this toggle view has or is connected to this state or is bound to this state. So whenever we click on this, this now is on. This state has changed. We can't see anything now because it's not connected to any UI. But this value now is true. If I change this to false, it's false. You can also see if I were to change the initial value as true, and this gets loaded. You can see that the initial value is true. If I turn it off, it is off. Okay. So another thing we can do to sort of demonstrate this is we could create a, maybe let's do that right here. I can create a color.black. And what we want to do is whenever we toggle this off or on, we want to modify the background color. What we can do is write a simple if statement and say if is on, then the color.black, we should do that. No, not black, actually. If it's off, we want black. If it's on, we want orange. Okay. So it's on by default, so we should see this as orange. If I turn it off, it goes off. Turn it on, like that, like that. Now, another thing we can do, add another if statement, and this time I'm going to use a ternary operators just so that it makes things up. We say if is on, then we say it's too bright in here. Otherwise, we say, can someone please turn on the lights? Okay, so it's on, it's too bright in here. You turn it off. Can someone please turn on the lights? So this is just a very simple example of how we are able to bind and how we're able to use states to basically modify and control the UI. So yeah, just keep it in mind. To give a very quick summary, we have our states that controls how our UI looks. And then we have the binding property wrapper that allows us, or that allows a child to be able to bind to the state of a parent. And whenever this binding is done, it means that the child is able to pass information or basically modify the information in the parent view, which would in turn update the UI. So that's basically what it is. Very simple, I'm sure. But yeah. So if you found any value in this, please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have your notifications turned off, then go ahead, turn it on so that whenever new videos are available, you are immediately notified. And yeah, that's it. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.